All right, guys, new segment 10 in the bin. When the guest comes in, we put them straight to the sin bin, ask them questions for 10 minutes. Hectic Fred, welcome.
I feel very welcome right now.
Straight in the bin. Adrian, kick us off.
All right, perfect. So first question, Fred. Why the name Hectic Fred? Where did it come from?
DJ Yalla definitely inspired it. He's fully hectic. When I was 13, I made the PSN Hectic Fred, but with a lot more 12y X's and E's for the threes. But then now it's just Hectic Fred. I'm going up now.
Wow, I like that.
On that, when did you start?
I started Twitch streaming in 2019, and I've been, I guess, consistent since middle of 2020.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And what made you start? I guess not only on social media, but on Twitch as well, because you're clearly the most popular on Twitch in terms of the rugby league community.
I think it was so I started streaming just because I like playing games, and I think it was something that would make it more enjoyable. And I started streaming the footy when we went into the second lockdown, and it was right before I think Origin 2 or Origin 3, and we had big plans to watch it, all the boys, and they were all cancelled. I said, I'm not going to let her win. I'm going to watch it with the boys one way or another. And I guess here we are now.
Wow. Yeah, on sport, what's your favourite sport to watch and play?
It was always rugby league, favourite to watch and favourite to play.
Yeah.
But then basketball started to creep in later in life, I guess. And it's probably a two-way tie right now. But yeah, I play basketball now, but I played 10 years of rugby before.
How'd you get into basketball?
I'm half Lebanese, half Armenian. My Armenian community, they all play basketball or soccer. All my uncles and aunties, my mum all played.
Oh,
and
wow.
I guess I was the next to hold the torch.
That's it.
And then started playing with them, and then made a team with the boys, and then just been playing ever since.
I heard you're not into AFL. Any reason?
Well, no one in my family watched it. None of my mates watched it. And my parents and family always talk bad about it. But they also spoke bad about soccer. I'm a huge football fan.
You're an AFL fan?
Yeah.
Who do you go for?
Newcastle United.
Wow.
Why Newcastle? Obviously not a popular choice here in Australia.
Santiago Munoz, bro. Goals.
Oh, goal.
Yeah,
The movie.
that's good.
There we go.
I used to go for Chelsea, and then they were always my second favourite. And then when we went down to the championship, I just graduated, so I just watched so much championship and realised that I think I like going for a smaller club.
Built a connection with the team.
Yeah, I felt like a bandwagon going for Chelsea. It was just my family handed me a jersey.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I picked the team. Newcastle was just the team that I picked, but now obviously they're obviously a huge club. Before they were the best fans in the world, to be honest.
Now the financial takeover.
And now the takeover, everyone's going to be calling me bandwagon, but
sorry.
Third now.
yeah, I'm at third now.
But sorry, you're still a Bulldogs fan. Humble yourself a bit.
No, Upper Dogs.
Up the Dogs, man.
When you're not Hectic Fred, what do you do for work? What do you do day-to-day life?
Well, I work in construction, and I don't know. I'm in a routine now. Basically, right now, I go to the gym, play video games, and go out with the boys every Friday night.
That's it, I like that.
Yeah.
And
And sorry, what was that?
everything else in between, family and stuff.
Yeah. It's hard to squeeze everything in, but I guess when you make time for it, everything works out well. And speaking of working out well, your page, your community's worked out well. How'd you develop there's such a big community? Was it something gradual? And what's the best thing about them being so supportive?
It's a lot of hard work goes into it, and it's a great feeling when it all pays off. And my community has grown so much over the years, and it's just like one big family. I know it's sort of cliche, but we're always talking to each other, always listening to what everyone has to say, and whether it's good or bad, we always take it in, and it's just a great thing to have, and we're just continuing to build it, and I'm just trying to stay as consistent as possible because that's the best way to grow, really.
Yeah, I'm thinking of our fan base, and when we first started, it was all supportive, and then people just thought we were Lebanese Bulldogs fan page because our first few dogs. I just started cracking up when you said the fan base. Our first few interviews were just Dogs fans with the Lebanese drum, and everyone was sending us Lebanese flags. Oh no, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool. What's been the biggest challenge for you in being a creator?
The sacrifices that you have to make. A lot of people look at it at face value and think it's easy, but you know, the amount of like family events, birthday parties, you know, stuff that I wanted to do and would have done if I wasn't streaming or wasn't making content.
Yeah.
Like I had to say no, and it's a really bad feeling having to say no all the time and having to feel like they have to book you in to do something. Like it's just eventually everybody understands and you just make it work.
Mm.
But that's definitely been the biggest challenge.
Yeah. Do you have anything new coming up on your page or anything that you've been wanting to get out recently?
Yeah, look, I've been trying to figure out ways to get TikTok incorporated with them more because I'm obviously still streaming on Twitch 5-6 days a week. We've got some edits coming through that I've been working on.
Oh yeah.
Just to try and, I don't know, make the off season go by a bit quicker.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just working on some stuff. Some of it's funny, some of it's just like, you know, reminiscing about the good old days, you know, but I'm used to edit stuff, but I've got editors working with me to sort of make some good quality stuff. So
Very good.
I'm hoping everyone likes it.
Hey, we're excited.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward to that for sure. And speaking of things we're looking forward to, the charity match is coming up. We know you've been listed to play. Obviously, depends on the recovery we spoke about earlier. Can you give away any information? How's the progress going?
Look, it's good. Like, if you guys didn't know, I tore my ACL and meniscus, and I've been rehabbing it for a bit. It's feeling good, like much better than it was 1 month ago. But you know, getting back into running and getting back into full contact sport or basketball with all the twitchy movement, you know, it's a big jump. But I've got 3 months, and I'm just gonna make the most of the 3 months.
Yeah.
And see how we go.
100%. Back to TikTok. Have you got any advice for young people that are wanting to start a page and be content creators just like us, like you?
Yeah, everybody has something to offer. So be yourself. Don't try to be like somebody else. Everyone's unique, and they'll eventually fans will appreciate you being yourself more than imitating someone else.
Yeah.
And you just have to be consistent. Like whether uploading a certain amount of times a week or like just being consistent in what you're making, it will eventually pay off. Like the type of content you're making. Like if you want to do sports, stick to sports. That's the one tip I can give you, and try and find out how the algorithm works. So
Yeah. With getting started, was there one specific video that blew you up?
I wouldn't say like I just felt like the first one was so well received. It was basically me going ballistic at Adokar making a Reagan origin, and then it just went really well. So I was like, okay, the first one really made it. It let me know how good TikTok is. So then we just rolled with it, and it just worked so well. So
We've got that video saved. That was a good video.
Without a comment, going crazy. They're the two
That's
that make me go ballistic.
Now we've got a couple more questions before we wrap things up here. We just wanted to know, us at SportShed TV, how did you come across our page?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was definitely the Lebanese, the Bulldogs. And then once I found out, I thought you were Logos. I was a Bulldogs fan. I was just supporting the boys. And I found out each of you go for a different team. And like...
You're heartbroken.
Yeah, I was a bit heartbroken. But then it was like, it's something unique, you know? Because like, I have mates that go for other teams and we just argue all the time. So I was looking at it, but you guys just don't seem to do that. You guys seem to be on the... I'm always looking at the people you guys have to say. And then I guess here we are now.
Yeah. No, perfect.
All right, quick few questions. What's your favourite sporting moment in history of all time?
Like me playing or watching?
Watching.
Okay, watching. Oh man, there's so many.
There's heaps.
Probably Hazem Mazrich try in the grand final.
That's it.
It wasn't a double movement. He's a big part of the reason why I went for the Dogs, because there weren't many Lebanese players. And, you know, my family always made sure to point out he's Lebanese. And now I just try, you know, once to accomplish it. It's been a while now, but it's still ingrained in my mind. I was like 5 years old watching him score, and that was, I think, just the Roosters too.
I'm just not going to talk.
That would have been a great moment. Also, what's your favourite movie?
Look, I'm a massive Adam Sandler fan, but like when I'm like The Longest Yard is my favorite movie. But if I had to pick a serious movie, like Fight Club.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
can't go wrong there.
That's a good one. Favorite food?
Some bullshit.
We showed that last night. For those of you who don't know, you just got to go to Lebanese restaurant and try it.
Have it every day. My grandmother makes it. It's too damn good.
Gotta try it. And last one, favorite song of all time.
Today was a good day for Ice Cube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that's nice.
Well, hopefully every day's a good day for the Bulldogs next year. And thanks for jumping on. We appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
All right, guys. Samoa v Tonga. Samoa won. We caught it. We copped a lot of hate for saying, well, I copped a lot of hate because it was taken out of